Good morning, guys. Hey, we're out and about and at it. We got the corn all chopped. Now it's time to hook on the old disc. I made a few passes to disc in the pivot tracks, so now we're able to go the same direction as the corn is planted. It's got a little bit of light rain last night, so the disc is going in pretty good. It's doing a good job. I think we'll only have to go over it twice. I'm going to go two directions. I think I'll go the, as you can see, I'll go the direction that the corn was planted, and then I'll go east and west this other way. I think it's going to do a real good job. Then after that, I'm going to make a pass over this field again with a ribber, so I can get some deep penetration with winter moisture. In a few minutes here, I'm going to give a call to my soil scientist guy and tell him, hey, we're ready to go. They're going to bring, I think we'll probably be getting some chicken compost, probably put on 2 tons per acre, and then I'm going to also have him spread. I've got 200 or 300 ton of that compost I used this spring. I'm going to have him put that on these fields also, and then along with probably 100 pounds of nitrogen, and then we'll be ready to plant. We're going to plant this field in 3-way, which is it's like some triticale, wheat, and barley, and they're all non-bearded, smooth on, so that if you cut them and bale them for hay, then it's they don't have that sharp little beards on there, because they'll make the cow's mouth sore. They actually don't like to eat that. If you're going to silage it, then it's no problem. So anyway, that's my story. I got going pretty early this morning. I plan on putting in a big old long day. I've been waiting a heck of a long time to do this, and I'm enjoying it, and we're gonna get her done. Another beautiful morning down at the Hall Farm. As you can see, we got the disking all done. We went over all these fields twice, and now we've got the ripper hooked on the tractor here. I was just going to throw a tape measure on here. I think we're getting in probably 24 to 26 inches with the ripper. And I have this pivot number 6, have it all done. Now I'm going to be going to work on pivot number 7 this morning. And as you can see, they're got the trucks here. They're bringing more. Probably a little noisy there. They're bringing compost. This is chicken compost. Anyway, it's a lot higher in phosphate, and it's also got about 30 units of nitrogen from the urea. So this is the previous pile of the compost I had from last spring. We're going to put that, we're going to put 4 ton per acre of that on this half pivot and the east half of that pivot. And then we'll put 2 ton per acre of the chicken compost. Look how warm it is there, steaming. And that'll give us a pretty good dose of phosphate, and it'll give us 30 units of nitrogen there, so that'll be good for the crops. Anyway, we're gonna get in the old 82, 85R tractor here and get to work. See, they got 2 trucks. I think they hauled 4 loads yesterday, and we're gonna They're gonna try to get her all here today, and then they'll start spreading. So this the guy in this truck here got stuck yesterday on this sand. I had to pull him out. And he's seems like a real nice guy. He doesn't speak hardly any English, but he seems like a really good, hard-working guy. So anyway, we're gonna get over here and get to work. Oh, look at that. I don't know if you can see out there ahead. There's old Haley Llama, the no drama llama, hanging out. There we go. We're gonna do this pivot in a circle here because I have I've like gravel packed these pivot wheel tracks. We don't want to disturb that. So anyway, she's working pretty good, but the old gal sucks a little fuel. We have our transmission in the automatic mode, and I have the speed set point is at 5.4, and it's pulling about 4.3 to 4.6. So it's not reaching the set point. So there's no use setting it any higher. I'm sure we got that ripper. You probably can't see through that window, but it's in there. It's probably what we figured 28 inches were in there. So, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see on that lower part of the screen there, it says we're using most of the time at least 14 gallons per hour. So it's pulling pretty good. We've got this area of you can hear the engine pulling down there, but this area, this quarter of this pivot is covered in a layer of sand. There's a 1.5 or 2 of sand that came down here in a flood in the 80s. And so I put a layer of sand on top of that clay. And so this has been undisturbed land until this year. This is the excuse me, first year it's been farmed. So, but we're gonna do everything we can to help it out and rip it deep, so we can get some drainage. And then like I mentioned, the compost we're putting on probably like the 4 ton of the compost from the beef cattle, and then we're going to put on 2 ton of the chicken compost. So it should give us some nutrients. Then we'll add some commercial nitrogen along with that. So get up on this side. Okay, this west half of this pivot was previously in alfalfa. It's been in other crops, and so it's a lot different soil than on that side. So nothing is ever always the same. You got to just work with what you got to work with. So okay, we'll line it up, drop her down. Way we go. Yeah, I hope he's not stuck up there. Maybe he's just shutting his gates. So anyway, that's my story. This is my job for the day. At least I got job security, something to do.